Question 7. Looking back at your preliminary task, what do you feel that you could have learned in the progression from it to the full product? First I'm talking about the quality of holding a shot steady. The quality of our first shot in the preliminary task wasn't too bad because we used a tripod, and in the final we were able to use a tripod as well, which made our shots steady, and we didn't have to rely on someone having a steady hand to film. Quality of framing shots. In the preliminary task, some of the shots had small parts of people missing, bits of the background weren't in that we wanted, and that sort of thing. So in our final task we made sure that we included everything in the shot that we wanted by having a run through first to check it was all where we wanted. Quality of shooting material. Some of our shots are a bit unclear in both, but that just seems to be the quality of the cameras we're using. Some of the shots in our preliminary task were sloping, so we hadn't used the tripod correctly, so in our final we made sure we did that and it was all fine. The quality of selecting mise-en-scene. For our preliminary task we just chose a simple room that was in school, easy to use, whereas in our final we thought about it a lot more. We chose a location that fitted well with our chosen genre and the chosen story that we had gone with. And we also used a lot more props, like the phones and the costumes and stuff in the final. The quality of editing. The preliminary task, the editing was really jumpy in places and not smooth. And from our research we found that the opening 2 minutes are usually quite smooth editing, no jumpy bits and that sort of thing. So in our final we made sure that we'd had practice and all our cuts were smooth, no jumps and that sort of thing. Using sound and images. In our preliminary task we didn't add any extra sounds or use any extra sounds, but in our final we used a song over the top of our images, and also like the noises of a ringing phone and that sort of thing. The quality of positioning and movements of the actors. We made sure that because in our preliminary task we had a bit of a problem that everything was a bit sort of stiff, like it didn't flow well. The people weren't positioned in the greatest places for us to get the best shots that we could. So in our final we just made sure we ran through it and everything was in the right place and everywhere we wanted, and we'd move camera or actors if we needed to, so we could get the best shot. The group planning. For our preliminary task we didn't plan all that well. On actual filming day there was only 2 members of our group in, and as we needed actors as well we had to ask someone from another group to be one of our actors. But with our final we made sure there were schedules used, lists of our frees, and we all knew when we needed to be somewhere, where, why, what we were doing and everything, so that was a lot better. And our group dynamics, I think for both they were pretty similar. We seemed to work together quite well, be able to share our ideas without any big arguments. Our only letdown was some of the group attendance, but there's nothing we can do about that. But other than that, we shared our ideas, we helped each other out, which helped on making our film a lot better and the filming of it a lot easier.